11 celebrities who survived rape. 1. Demi Moore. Demi Moore was raped at the age of 15. The man said her mother sold her for $500. Moore's mother suffered from alcoholism. Demi was responsible for her well-being. However, she doesn't think her mother sold her. She might have done it unknowingly. 2. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga was 19 years old. Her abuser was much older. She kept the assault secret for 7 years. Gaga didn't want the ordeal to define her, but she details her experience in her song, Till It Happens to You. Gaga performed it at the 2016 Oscars. She was accompanied by fellow survivors. 3. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah was abused by several relatives. Her 19-year-old cousin began raping her at 9 years old. The abuse continued for 3 years. Back then, Oprah didn't even know what rape was. The experience taught her that girls are never safe. 4. Madonna. At 19, Madonna still trusted everybody. She needed money for a payphone. A guy persuaded her to make the call from his home. There he raped her. Madonna never went to the police. She said it would have been too humiliating. 5. Paris Hilton. At 15 years old, Hilton met a man at an LA mall. He invited her to his house. Hilton only had 1 or 2 sips of wine. She immediately felt dizzy. That night, the man raped her. 6. Kesha. In 2014, Kesha sued producer Dr. Luke. He had allegedly drugged and raped her. She's also spoken up for other victims. In an Instagram post, Kesha said,
I got offered my freedom. If I were to lie, I would have to apologize publicly and say that I never got raped. I would rather let the truth ruin my career than lie for a monster ever again.
Kesha's abuse claims were dismissed. The assault fell outside of the statute of limitations. 7. Terry Hatcher. Hatcher was abused by her uncle when she was 5. He was later arrested for abusing a 14-year-old neighbor. The girl took her own life. Hatcher said,
I feel such shame because it felt like I was special. I kept thinking, if she'd known me, especially me being famous, if I could have said to her, look, it happened to me. If I could just have said to her, you're going to be okay.
8. Gabrielle Union. At 19, Union had a summer job at a shoe store. One night, a man robbed the store. He raped Union at gunpoint. But Union doesn't want people to focus on her trauma. She said,
I hated the cloak of victimhood. I realized they were going to allow me to be a victim and not succeed and not achieve my goals.
9. Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda was abused as a child. She said,
I always thought it was my fault, that I didn't do or say the right thing.
In 2001, she established the Jane Fonda Center for Adolescent Reproductive Health. Fonda helps abuse victims realize it isn't their fault. 10. Queen Latifa. Queen Latifa was also abused as a young child. She said,
I was a kid, and I had no power or control over this situation. I really wish I'd had the strength and the knowledge to say something sooner, because I always wondered, did he do that to someone else?
She has commitment issues because of her trauma. 11. Rose McGowan. McGowan was the most vocal in the Harvey Weinstein scandal. She accused him of rape. Weinstein denied the allegations, but he later offered McGowan $1 million for her silence. In 2019, she filed a lawsuit against Weinstein